Welcome to Kostas Creating Sustainability. I want to discuss how permaculture thinking is applied because I don't see it anywhere, and it'd be nice to show just the process of using permaculture sciences to make decisions. I'm on my roof, and as you can probably see, I have air conditioners in, which is ridiculous. But I'm forced to because I've designed my house to self-heat in winter, self-cool in summer, and have fresh air all year round. Problem is, nobody can here in the Cyclades because the rules make it illegal to do so. So I'm forced to put in air conditioner. So now I have got the decision to make of where to put the end one because I have walls here that are this high. I've got walls here that are lower, and I've got almost no walls there, and that one is the big question. So what I did was looked at all the natural elements, which is the sun, the wind, the rain, then the view, the machine's requirements, and my personal requirements. So to apply those, and I'll just start with wind, I did some research and found that wind, and I don't know if you can see this, rotates clockwise in a high pressure system and anti-clockwise in a low pressure system. Wind rotates clockwise with height, and this is called veering. As it goes up, it rotates to the right, and it's called veering, and as it comes down, it's called backing and rotates to the left. So knowing things like that, knowing that my summer wind is from the north, my sun aspect is from the south, I need to actually put the machine in a position where it is going to be exposed but not spins up. So this is the machine's requirement. You don't want the blades, because the average winds here is something like 60 or 70 kilometers an hour. We often get 100 kilometer an hour winds and can get them higher. So I do not want this thing spinning out of control. So I have to orientate that towards the wind. The other aspect is the sun. Now, I've plotted on my roof this, and I haven't got the summer solstice yet, but I've got winter solstice, equinox, and I'm getting the summer solstice in the next month. And what that shows me is my compass points, but it also shows me where my sun angles are, because on this roof I'm putting in photovoltaic panels diagonally, and I didn't want my aircon unit to get in the way of that. So that's my requirements. So I plotted the roof, paced it out, didn't worry about measuring, and thought if I've got that pipe, which is so long, I could perhaps put it over here. So if it's parallel, what happens? So if it's parallel, the pipe then comes around and bends quite acutely into the machine, but the northerly winds, because this is my compass bearing plotted, my northerly winds come and they spin up the machine. Also, there's a view aspect. From the main street, these are covered because in the winds and that, they're protected, but this isn't. So I've orientated it not only towards the wind direction, but I've orientated it towards the road. So then when people are driving past, the one that is obvious isn't obvious. And instead of putting it in this position, whether I rotate it at an angle or whether I have it flat, the piping doesn't fit. So that's the requirements of the machine. The view is my requirements, and all of the aspects of the sun, the wind, the rain, etc. So I decided to put it in here as far as the pipe could go, so then I could put my photovoltaic panels across here. So rain, there's no pooling on the roof because the roof water slopes that way, because I'm going to put a tank down there. The sun, photovoltaic, it's not in the way, because if you get any form of shading on the common photovoltaic systems, they don't work anymore. You lose about 30% of your input or your power. The north-south wind at 150 kilometers, this machine is exposed, but it's going to be hitting the end. And we're talking extreme events, that's what we have to plan for. The view from the main road, it's exposed but not too exposed. And the connection to the machine comes in straight. So it fits all the requirements, and that's why it's there. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, or it showed you some points of permaculture thinking. It's fascinating to actually apply it. It's really fun. Anyway, Costa care of creating sustainability. See you later.